And that was an original titled Anticipation by none other than the man himself, Velocity 88X, aka you may know him as Isaac Snyder. That was really cool. Had to play that. So all credit goes out to my buddy Velocity. Go check him out. He's got some good stuff. I know I said 9 o'clock, but the testing session actually took place a lot earlier than expected, and wrapped up in time for this. So we're having at it. We're going to see what's going to happen here at Watkins Glen in the Geico Grand Prix, race 11 of 14. Season winding down. Does anyone have anything for the point leader, Elijah Gordon? That is the big question. It all remains to be seen. Before I get into anything here, I just want to say to anyone who is going through, just if you feel like you're alone in life, and you feel like no one cares, and you feel like no one is there for you, just don't give up. There is always going to be someone there for you. Always. Without exception. There is no exceptions. You're always going to have one person, and if you can't find that person, give it time. They will come around. Just a little tidbit of advice for everyone. If you feel you're alone, just know that that is never ever the case. Even if you haven't found that person, you'll find them. Trust me. Anyways, just wanted to get that out there, just through something that happened a little earlier. Just wanted to get that out there to anyone else who may be going through anything of that nature. So anyways, Geico Grand Prix, race 11 of 14. Series starting to wind down. Top 10 starting positions stack up as follows for today's race at the Glen. Chris Hayden on the pole and Carter Friesen, the top two starters. Nathan Stapleton and Dale Salzman, 3rd and 4th. Michael Canto and Bobby Stringle, 2nd in points, starting 6th. Jason Seed and point leader Elijah Gordon. Top 10 is rounded out by Eli Bright and Derek Hamill. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Hopefully no pit stops, 15 laps, and the damage level has been set. Hopefully it retain that. Indeed, moderate instead of realistic today, because of on the exit of the bus stop and into the carousel corner. Sometimes if they go off track, they'll almost definitely hit the wall. So to try and reduce the severity of anything there, I've set it to moderate damage. We'll see what's going to happen as you're looking through all 33 starting positions. Again, no pit stops, but we're just going to have to see how this is going to play out. I think this will be a pretty good race, especially for a road course, because usually road courses in NR aren't the most exciting thing. Let me just get fixed up here. There we go. Hopefully that is all good. Enough chit-chat. Let's get the command. Let's fire the engines. Let's go racing in the Geico Grand Prix in Watkins Glen, New York. Cars are rolling. Indycar, what the? Okay, just pass the pace car, why don't you? That was interesting. So Chris Hayden and Carter Friesen lean him to the green flag here, which is already in the air. We're racing on the road course. Friesen with the early lead. This is where problems can start to ensue, and already one of them, and it's the point leader, is in the wall. Also Mia Leathers, that is to be expected, and that is exactly why I set it to moderate damage. For that very reason, but the point leader is in it. And in all honesty, Mark, I feel like the source that you were looking at, because I swear you're telling me it's going to be a winter storm warning like every week. I recommend using the National Weather Service, not WeatherBug. Just saying. It's a lot more reliable that way, but most critically, the point leader by a pretty comfortable margin just went off track. Was that a caution, though? It usually isn't, and it is not. And it's Friesen leading with Salzman second, Hayden third, Stapleton and Canto, the top five at the moment. Bobby Stringle in sixth. The door is open for the 22. Can he take advantage? Eli Bryant is currently 7th. Jason Seed, Bob Bobson, and Tyler Lyman round out the top 10. They're going side by side. As are Hayden and Salzman. If you get off into the grass there, that is a dangerous area. And that is what causes exactly what happened to the 7 car there. And then also the 12. It went off track as Hayden gets second. And Stapleton is going to get by the 1 car. One car trying to hold the momentum. Looks like an 8 car breakaway, and then you got to go a little ways back to find 9th. And Stringle, something wrong there. Not quite sure. He's in trouble. Look out, and he hits the wall. The top 2 in points are in trouble already. Something massively wrong with Bobby Stringle. Caution is out. Might be for debris on the racetrack. Or Derek Hamill, who is also in trouble. TJ Hanley, and there's the 7. Looks like something has gone wrong for the 18. Might be the exact same thing. The exact same place. No, it actually wasn't. What happened here? Okay, he's on pit road, and I have no idea why. May have had some kind of an issue. Yeah, it says that he was 10th. So he looks like he suffered the same fate as the 12 and everyone else. So it does look like this is a debris caution. Figured I have cautions off. I wanted to keep everyone at least a little bit bunched, just in case. So yeah. I did set it to moderate damage though, so we'll see what kind of pace these guys are going to have. As whoa, they're all still trying to sort themselves out. Are they still racing? I wouldn't think so. As we jump up to the front here, everyone's going all over the place. Not sure what is going on. This track is a little funky, but with IndyCar, but when you turn the grip up for IndyCars, you get some pretty good racing. But under caution, these road courses get a little funky. So everyone's still on track. And we'll see how long this caution is going to last. Lights usually don't go out until late. Looks like the lights are already off, so lap 5. We're taking the green. Kamikaze 2018 leads coming soon. Understood. Oh, I see some spin marks out of the corner there. That may have been what happened to the 22 or the 18 or someone else. That may have been actually what resulted in the caution. Provided they don't hit that jut out there. That would be a little dumb. So Carter Friesen's going to lead them back. Hayden second. How's this going to play out as the green flag is once again in the air here at Watkins Glen? Michael Canto looking low here. But Bright with a good run. Looks like he's actually going to get by. So Eli Bright, the number 8, moves up to 5th. And right on the tail of the 1. Can he get the slipstream? The 1 on this, looking to get by the 20. And Friesen has pulled away a little bit. Ooh, dangerous spot there for some of those drivers. They keep it going straight, but whoa, Salzman too low. It gets into the curbs. He's going to drop back a little bit. Ooh, nearly contact with 16. Did anyone go off there? Christian Parker, the 29, went off track that time. But Friesen with a pretty good gap right now in Chris Hayden. And Hayden comfortably ahead of the 20 and the 8, who are both doing battle. Stapleton is 3rd in points coming into this. And with the 7 and the 22 both in trouble, Stapleton could be looking to take advantage with 10 laps to go. But turning pretty long laps here, so we'll have to see as the 20 gets away from the 8 and is actually on a pretty good charge here. See if we'll be able to catch either the 63 or the 27. Got a couple I wanted. He goes zooming down the back straightaway into the bus stop. 27 is closed back in on the 63. These things produce one heck of a slipstream. And 27 is looking to take advantage and get by the 63. Can he do it? Prime opportunities would include turn 1. And then if you get next to them in the carousel, you get a pretty decent shot at it. And into the corner after that. I don't know the numbers of the corners, so can't quite read that out, but we'll just have to see. Right in a bad spot there. Whoopsie. Hey, gummit. Ah! There we go. Still the 63. 27 trying to get to his outside. Nearly gets onto the grass, which is pretty dangerous, as we've well seen. But the 20 is closed in. Again, right on top of them. Stapleton has had quite a bit of success in the NRLOA at this very racetrack. He's now to the outside of the 27 for 2nd position. The 17 shown in the top 10 at the moment. So not bad there for Tom Jonas. There's a battle. Eli Bright, Michael Canto doing battle for 4th. And Jason Seed right behind them in the number 4. With an excellent run there. Bright takes the spot. Stapleton now locked into 2nd. But he's got one heck of a race car at the moment. Can he make the move on the 63? Gotta be careful though not to use up too much of his stuff too early. We're only on lap 8. I know that sounds, in relation to 8 on 15, that sounds like not much time, but when you're turning about 1.5 minutes a lap, that's a fair amount. And my gosh, we got the top. That's the top 5, all right on top of each other, as Bright trying to get by Hayden for 3rd. Get some good racing on this road course with IndyCar physics. If you do this with stock car physics, forget about it. It's an absolute mess. Whoa! Did Hayden, or excuse me, Jason C, did he just try to make that 3 wide? That ain't going to work, because then you get onto the curbing there, which can really mess up the car, and now he's feeling it. Bob Bobson's going to try and get by him to 16. There's Tyler Lyman, also going to try and take advantage. Can I make a 67 paint scheme look like Dale Jr.'s DM Goodrich, Chevy, Bubba Labonte Stream Cheese wants it for his series? Just tell me what mod, and we'll see. I'm a little booked with other stuff, but just tell me what mod, and maybe, I don't know. As my gosh, Eli Bright's on a massive charge here. He's now looking for 2nd place on the 20. Can't quite make that work. 20 to the outside. Careful there. Keeps it going straight. Sorry, I've hardly been paying attention to the chat. Probably as much as I should be. Whoa, nearly contact. Keep it going straight. Bright wants the spot. He has got one heck of a fast number 8. 2015. And that is the same mod that, assuming that's the same mod that I'm using for the Bear Jackson series. I could possibly, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very booked up, as Michael Canto's gotten into 3rd. Stapleton in 4th now. It is going to start whenever I get the final paint schemes. I am done with the schemes I am making. Just waiting on the rest. Again, I don't want to rush TJ too much, but I would like to start the series soon. And I think Code Luigi also has one more that he has to do. I might remind him of that then. We got a 3-car breakaway. Friesen still leading. Eli Bright and Michael Canto all doing battle here. The 40 over the curbs. And the 20 and the 27 are going to take advantage. As they both get by the 40. But Friesen just holding his own. We'll be taking 5 laps to go this time by. How is painting IndyCars? I've never made one, ever. I don't even know what the template looks like, so that's a good question. '20 2015 Gen 6. Yeah, I saw. But 5 laps to go in this one. Again, I don't know if I have the time or the energy for that, because I will admit, painting got pretty grueling with the Bear Jackson series. That's why I've laid it on everyone else for now. I would have to see the scheme as well to see if I can, if it would be in my skill realm, which I will admit is very limited. Can you do your first race tonight? You got nothing else to do? Or you can play comp, but I know how much that irritates you now. As Friesen has once again pulled away. Looks like he may have just been conserving there for a while, because he has pulled a gap on Eli Bright. Michael Canto tried to make the move on Chris Hayden there. Got over the curbs, lost momentum, and now the 20's going to try and get by. Ooh, that was close. Oh, Bobson's getting a little closer to this battle. And a few others there as well. "40 stays out of the 16. It's 4 laps to go at the Glen. Does anyone have anything for Carter Friesen? I mean, we can still play Kyle, but I want to start my series. That is no problem. You do whatever you wish." Although Eli Bright in the slipstream has got a good run here. Can he make anything happen with it? He peeks his nose down there. Doesn't look like it's quite going to work, but Chris Hayden has closed in. Running the higher lane there, trying to get a run on the 8. Once again, it's a 3-car breakaway. And a gap back to Stapleton and Canto, and then a further gap back to Bobson, Seed, and Lyman. William Brock rounds out the top 10 at the moment. Evan Hunter, as it looks like Tom Jonas may have also suffered the same fate. At that curve, Kerry Hoover appears to have suffered the same thing. The caution is out. They are racing their way back. Friesen with the lead. Bright second. Hayden third with the caution out. Stapleton is fourth. Canto fifth. As they take 3 to go, that might be it for the race. It will either be that or a one-lap shootout, but I think that is it for the race. And Matthew Hartford and Kerry Hoover getting into trouble here. Let's find out what happened. This might take a bit to find. I saw smoke. I think Dominic Anthony also in trouble. Alright, here, hang on. I'm going to watch the pace car here to see when the caution comes down. Right there it is. Let's see, where on track do we have trouble? Ooh, there's the smoke. And there's the... Oh, my! Well, this is what happened to Jonas. Salzman getting turned by his teammate William Brock. In front of the field. Xavier Griffin and Diego Yepes get collected, but they keep it going. Wow. It's the 1998 Dale Earnhardt Sr. car when he won the Daytona 500. Okay. So that is the cause of the caution. The 1 and the 2 making contact right in front of the field, and a bit of a mess ensued from there. So a tough break. Some of those drivers, including some top 10 runners, and Jonas was one of them. And again, I think that will end the race. What the heck? Okay, once your Jonathan Rains is driving with only half a front wing. Now we'll find out here. This could be a one-lapper, but I don't think so. The lights are going to have to go out this time. And they didn't. So that is the race official. They just have to make it back around. And Friesen will take the victory. Second place starter took the lead on the first lap and dominated from there. Just has to navigate one more lap here. We're just going to kind of get through it here. These are long laps. But it looks like we're going to have Bobby Stringo 14th and Elijah Gordon 18th. So a little bit of a points gain there for the 22, but most importantly, Nathan Stapleton at 4th. That's going to be a big gain. The 20 was only 3rd in points, so he can definitely make something happen, and we'll have to see where everyone else is going to be at. I completely forgot to pull up the Weebly. This is what I've been using. As they're going to round the final 2 corners here shortly. So you look at the list. Tom Jonas is going to be your only DNF. But out of the final corner, the 63, Carter Friesen takes the checkered flag and wins the Geico Grand Prix. Behind the pace car. But he was pretty dominant all day. That is well deserved. Well done, Mr. Friesen. Eli Bright, Chris Hayden, Nathan Stapleton, and Michael Canto, the top 5. Bob Bobson, an excellent 6. Jason Seed, Tyler Lyman, William Brock, and Evan Hunter are your top 10. And unfortunately, the true winner there is the pace car. Which, oh well. What you gonna do, as you see, you probably already saw the full standings there, but here they are confirmed now. I'll go ahead and export these. And we'll go see what we got for standings. It's gonna be it's getting closer. It's a big question now, where everyone's gonna stack up. But I gotta go pull up the Weebly first, which is gonna take a bit. So 2 cautions in that race, one of them ending the race, but someone who ain't complaining, the dominant driver on the day. It is Carter Friesen, the number 63, Darrell Coyne entry, grabs victory at Watkins Glen. So big congrats there. And this is going to take a bit. I'll try and get it up as quickly as possible so that Mantron can go do his. So that leaves 3 races left. Next stop is Kentucky. 3 races to go. Point standings stack up like this. Gordon still holds the lead. It is down to 36 points. Stringle's still just clawing his way closer. Stapleton getting a good amount of points. 38 back in 3rd. Still pretty comfortable lead at the moment. But Gordon's got to keep his A game through Kentucky. And we'll see what happens beyond that. Xavier Griffin is 4th. And Colton Yo 5th. But they're a further ways back, so not sure what they're going to do. They're still all the top 5. No wins on the season. But then you go Mark Davidson, William Brock, 6th and 7th. Brock's still very impressive. 8 starts. Everyone else is 11th. Or 11 starts. 8th in points. That is impressive. TJ Hanley, Ben Crouch, and Dominic Anthony, the top 10 in the point standings. 3 to go. These are the full point standings all the way down. All 36 drivers who have made starts this season. There we go. Almost forgot about that again. But there you have it. So that was the Geico Grand Prix. Like I said, next race will be at Kentucky. That is going to be something. Oh my. Oh my. That's all I'm going to say. So, anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I'll go and let Mantron do his race, which definitely go tune in for that. His very first NR race. That's pretty dang cool. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Depending on testing, maybe tomorrow will be the first race. Or the next race, I should say. For this series, trying to get it caught up. And then, still hoping, with any luck, that, still hoping that we can get the Barrett-Jackson series started at this point by the beginning of next week. Still waiting on a few schemes, but thank you everyone for watching. I'm looking forward to getting that started. I will see you all at Kentucky. Thank you for tuning in for this one, and I hope you all have a good night. Go tune into Mancer on stream now, will ya? Do it. Thank you. Take care. And bye for now.